New at 5, allegations of financial kickbacks from providers trying to lure clients to come their way are at the heart of a state fraud investigation.
The Department of Human Services is now pausing part of the adult daycare program to focus more on oversight. Our Eric Shalhoub live at DHS headquarters in St. Paul right now with more changes coming. Eric?
Yeah, Lee and Paul, new today, Minnesota's Department of Human Services pausing new applications for adult care providers. State officials feel there are too many centers open here in the state. So what are they going to do? They're going to take some of the staff that worked on licensing applications and move them into oversight roles. And you mentioned that state investigation into fraud. We're hearing from the DHS Inspector General shedding some new light on that investigation.
We are investigating adult day providers for fraud.
DHS Inspector General James Clark speaking for the first time about a new investigation after getting tips involving allegations of kickbacks into some adult daycare providers.
When it comes to adult daycares, what was the red flag?
Kickbacks are a sign that there's an oversaturation of providers, right? When there is not a way to drum up legitimate business, providers try to drum up illegitimate business by potentially paying recipients to come do business with them.
At the time we spoke, the IG didn't have an exact amount of possible fraud in question. We followed back trying to get that figure and how many providers are under investigation. Meanwhile, DHS data shows a total of 187 providers in the state who help more than 6,500 adults who have functional impairments.
Over the last 5 years, we have seen the licensed capacity in adult day cares increase by 43%. During that same time, there was only a 7% increase in the yearly average of Medicaid participants.
Temporary DHS Commissioner Shreen Gandhi says the state now pausing new provider licenses for 2 years to allow staff to focus on program oversight. We wanted to know more about the state's latest efforts to go after fraud, so we checked the DHS fraud portal. That's where we found new data about investigations into taxpayer-funded programs. Data shows 117 cases have been turned over to law enforcement through early December. That's the second most number of cases since 2020. When it comes to trying to claw back money, DHS has issued 153 administrative actions against providers so far. The only other year with more was in 2022 with 159. But look at this other DHS data. It shows 2025 is turning into a record year for the number of potential cases opened at 985, twice as many as the year before. Well, late this afternoon, I did hear back from DHS as I was trying to get those answers to the full scope of this latest investigation. He told me they'll work to get me those answers tomorrow. I'll stay on top of it. Meanwhile, Leading Age Minnesota represents organizations that help older Minnesotans. They sent a statement saying, in part, it's a critical blow to a vital service for Minnesota seniors, adding, quote, oversight should strengthen services, not block access to them. We're live outside of DHS in St. Paul. I'm Eric Shalhoub, 5 Eyewitness News.